doing it joyfully, making that joyfulness. I tell you what, some of the most miserable people I've ever been around is folks who profess to know Jesus. I'll be honest with you. I've been around a few folks and they say, yeah, I'm a Christian. I said, boy, I can see it all over your face. I can see you coming. You got the love of Jesus in your eyes. I can tell it's coming out of you in your spirit. There's not a bit of joy or anything. And you're like, man alive. They look like they was baptized in pickle juice. I mean, it's just absolutely awful. And I'm thinking, man, where's the joy? Where's the happiness? Where's any of that at? I'm like, whew. And you know, I know this. They center folks saying, man, I don't want none of that right there. Look at that over there. If that's being a Christian, I don't want no part of that. Think about it. Some of y'all may have said that at one time in your life. That's being a Christian. There ain't no joy, there ain't no happiness. You know, they come to church and it's just like misery. You know, I've got to go tomorrow. If I don't, that deacon will be knocking on the door and I'll run smack dab in that preacher at Walmart. You know, and believe me, I've told you this before. I've seen folks in Walmart that maybe missed church for a little while, and I can see the panic in their eyes. They're like, oh no, there's the preacher. I will not. I'm hunting you down. Okay? I'm not the Alpha Bounty hunter. I won't find you. Okay? I won't pop around the corner and say, I've been looking all over your store for you. I mean, I got you. But I can see that look, and folks say, oh no, the preacher's going to corner me at Walmart asking why I ain't been there. No, I'm not. I miss you. Because you know what, I pretty well got, well, creatures of habit. And when we moved the wall, a lot of folks had to move around. They moved to new seats. Well, now y'all pretty well got in your spots and you're familiar. So I pretty well know where everybody's at. And I miss you when you're not here. And I know that sometimes you got to be gone. But I'm not going to be hunting you down and, questioning you, interrogating you. I don't, I take attendance at school. I don't take it to church. But you know what? I'm thinking about folks that are miserable. And I said, oh man, they're just absolutely miserable. They come and they say, I got to go tomorrow. Instead you ought to get up and say, I get to go. I get an opportunity to go to the house of the Lord today. It ain't that I got to, but I get to. I can't wait to get there. A lot of folks that way. I'm excited. I can't wait when the church comes. I say, oh boy, I can't wait to get there. I'm here early. I come early and stay late. Most time on Sunday, some of y'all think, well, boy, he's long-winded. It's 10 to 1 when we get out. Most time I get home about 3 o'clock on Sunday, 3 or 3:30. That's my wife. That's a lot of other folks know. By the time I talk and jaw and fellowship and talk with people and all that stuff, the time I finally get to the front and get home, it's about 3 or 3:30. But you know what? I love it. I love every bit of it. It's happiness, it's joy, it's peace, it's contentment. It's what it's all about. Amen? Joyfully. Are you pursuing God with a passion, with joy? Are you joyfully doing it? Or are you just absolutely going through the motions? Intelligent. Are you knowing that the Lord, He's God, and knowing that He's made us? He's made our, not we ourselves, He's made the way. You're the sheep of His pasture. Do you enter in His gates with thanksgiving, His courts with praise? Are you thankful? Do you bless His name? A lot of folks use God's name. Every year I got some youngin in class that I have to break from using the Lord's name in vain. Every year. I had some young come through and he'll come in. I said, wait. I said, let me get something straight here. Normally it's when I'm on him about something or her about something. And I said, you didn't do this, you didn't listen. And he comes out with God Almighty. And I said, wait a minute. The good Lord had nothing to do with you not doing your homework. He had nothing to do with that. He had nothing to do with you acting up in the hallway. He had nothing to do with you not listening. I said, so let's not bring him into conversation. Hush. A lot of folks, they never call on the name of the Lord, never use His name except in a lot of ways like that. Do you call His name and bless His name? God, I love you, I praise you, I adore you, I thank you, I glorify you. A lot of times I just go down the road and I'll just thank the Lord. Not too long ago, I went out one night at that property we've got, our church property, and I pulled up and it was pitch dark. I got out of the truck and stood right in front of that property, and I thought his car zooming by, thinking, there's a crazy guy on the side of the road. Because I was standing, had my hands straight up in the air, and I said, God, you are so good. You are amazing. And I just kept saying, God, you are so good, and you are amazing. And I know there's some people drive by it. For long, I expect to see some blue lights come by and say, listen, there was a report of a crazy man running up down the road with his hands up. And I would say, Jim, that's me. I'm praising the Lord. I was praising the Lord and thanking Him for what He'd done. Because He truly is amazing. He is amazing. He's wonderful. He's outstanding. I'll try to finish. Are you pursuing God with passion this morning? Are you praising and glorifying Him? Are you seeking Him? For the Lord is good. His mercy is everlasting. Or everlasting, and His truth endures to every single generation. All generations, He's everlasting. Are you seeking Him this morning? Are you pursuing Him with a passion this morning? Or are you just absolutely muddling through life? Just kind of going with the flow. As I said, I like passionate, charismatic, energetic, positive, upbeat people. That's the kind of Christian we all need to be. That's what we need to be. I know some of you say, well, preacher, you just don't know I've had a tough time. I'm going to tell you something. You know what? I've been through some tough times myself. Been through a lot of them. But you know what? All my tough times are this. Temporary. Temporary. You know what? They'll be over with before I know it. Before I know it, I'll be walking on streets of gold. I'll be walking in glory land. When there's no more sorrow, no more heartache, no more pain, no more sickness, none of the bad things of this awful world. But that's all been made possible by a man named Jesus. Do you know Him today? Are you on your way to heaven? Are you pursuing God with passion? Are you pursuing every head bowed, every eye closed?